And welcome back to the show. Well, right now we're going to take a look at a brand new album that is just coming out. It is from a Swiss musician. Now, that solo project is called Derelict, and of course, the man behind this project is Fanton. And we actually thought we would get him on the phone tonight to chat a little bit about this amazing brand new album. So, welcome to the program, mate.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
So, mate, tell us a little bit about this project, of course, because we've known you from other bands over the years. Tell us a little bit about this solo project and how Derelict came into being in the first place.
Yeah, so I guess it's not very humble to say that I have a solo project, as I am quite a little musician. I have a few bands, but yeah, they're not that well known. My main band is the Compressor Experiment, which is a instrumental post-metal band. I guess is the best definition. But yeah, I am obligated to talk about the context of the project before speaking of the album itself, because yeah, this is a tribute to my mom, who had a really long struggle against cancer, and yeah, in summer 2022 she lost the war against this disease, and yeah, it was really traumatizing to see her with her day to day. She, at the beginning of summer 2022, basically the cancer got to her brain, and yeah, I saw a very intelligent woman, a very quick-witted woman who suddenly couldn't use her phone anymore. She wasn't able to write correctly anymore, and day to day her cognition, her motor strengths. With her, and yeah, that was really sad. At the same time, there was moments of beauty. We were able as a family to gather again, and yeah, that was really sad. But at the same time, there were moments of beauty, and I wanted to encapsulate all that. When she died, the only thing that I could do was to write something, to write some music. It was my way to cope with that. And at the beginning, I wasn't sure to release it in any way. And in the end, I guess I took a step back, and the songs were really great. I made them listen to bandmates from other projects, to friends, and they were like, "Yeah, you have to release it." And my main instinct would be to keep it for myself, to not talk about it in public. But yeah, there is also another voice in my head who told me, man, you have to share this. You have to talk about your suffering. You have to talk about her pain, her suffering. She was quite lonely during her disease and during her life, and people have to know that. And people who knew her, people who were absolutely stranger to her, needs to know that. And I guess even though I talk about my mom, and every song talks about an aspect of her ordeal, I guess that maybe there is quite a universal message in it. I hope so, and I really hope that my mom will live a bit through this album, and that she will not be forgotten. She was afraid that people forgot her. So yeah. Basically, that's my aim with this project.
Yeah, definitely. I'm so sorry to hear about your mother, and I just wonder, when you sat down to work on this music, how did you find that experience? Because I know for myself, as a writer, I find it really hard sometimes to write about things that have affected me as this would have affected you. How did you actually find that experience sitting down and writing this music? Did you find that it was actually pretty cathartic for you, and that it was not an easy process, but a process that helped you in a way?
Yeah, it absolutely helped me. It was the only thing that I could do at that time, because really for 3 months I was at my mom's every day, and my goal was to help her die the more peaceful way possible. And suddenly she died, and I had nothing left to do. I was on my own, and yeah, I didn't want to sleep. I didn't want to think about the trauma, and yeah, to write a lot of music until I fell asleep on my desk was my way to cope at the moment. And it was really intuitive way to write for me, because normally I don't write like this. I like to have really complex structure to think to think about it for weeks and to find the perfect arrangement. With that, it was more like a flow like way to write. Every part flow into one another, and it's really a post-rock way to write, with build-ups. All the songs are like basically build-ups, and so I didn't really think how to write when I do this, but I don't know, to this day I don't know if it was the best way to cope with my early grief, but it was the only thing to do at the time, and I guess it helped me. It helped me a lot, and yeah, I'm quite proud to have written this when really the day after she died, and the weeks after she died, because for me the songs really encapsulate the feelings that we shared at that time, and I think that's really important for me not to forget that. And
Definitely.
yeah, it was hard, and really the some part of the songs really means the important moments of my mom suffering, and of her death, and I hesitated to include them, because that was really heavy. But in the end, I'm glad that I chose to include them, and so.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the recording process as well. Did you play all of the instruments on this? And if so, how long did it take you to actually record each of these tracks?
Mm-hmm. I recorded most of the non-drums instruments, I would say. At first, I wrote the guitars, the guitar parts, the bass parts, and when it was time to record them in studio, I forgot everything, or I wrote the thing, and I had to relearn all the guitar parts. And yeah, in every song there are like 4 or 5 guitar lines, so that was quite a challenge to remember how I recorded all this for the demos, and then to retranscribe that into the studio. And yeah, it was really quick, because I really trained a lot. It's not very, the guitar lines are not that complicated. It's the stamina is important, because it's long. The riffs are quite long, and the tremolo picking in post rock is quite. You have to have a bit of stamina. So yeah, but really it took 1 week, I guess. I wrote the guitars. I wrote and recorded the guitars, the bass, the bass lines, and the synthesizer. And for the drums, I worked with a bandmate from the Compressor Experiment. I really like his drumming, and yeah, he's a friend of mine. So I explained him the project, and it was all in. He was all in, and I also worked with a vocalist. A guy who do great growl vocals, and a a friend of mine was she has a really nice, clean voice. So yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah, I did most of the string instruments. I would say.
Wow. So you've also put together some amazing videos to go with each of these tracks as well. Tell us a little bit
Yeah.
about the videos and how you put them together.
Yeah. I didn't do the animation at all. I wrote the scripts of the videos, but yeah, I really wanted to have a perfect tribute for my mom. So when I decided that I would release the album, in the end, instantly I was thinking of having videos to go along with the music, and yeah, animation video was quite a fantasy for me. It's a lot of money, but yeah, I wanted to do a perfect tribute, a complete tribute to my mom. So I looked for animators online. I didn't know the person. The persons personally, but I looked for particular styles for the song. So the album has 4 songs, and I worked with 4 different people who had different animation styles. The first song that released, Asunder, the animator has like a vintage paper animation style, but the next song that will come out soon has a complete different animation style. So yeah, I wanted animation, I wanted different styles, and I wanted to have the control over the script and the visual references in it. And yeah, I'm really proud of how it all came out, and yeah, the animators did a really great job. And yeah, the first song, Asunder, released a couple of days ago. The video is great, but yeah, prepare to have some more great videos coming soon. I'm really I'm looking forward to show you all this.
Well, I can't wait to be able to watch the rest of the videos as well. But for all of our listeners out there, the album comes out on May 31st. Where will they be able to listen to the album when it comes out?
I guess on most of the mainstream platforms, Bandcamp, Spotify, Apple Music, and all of that. All the animation videos, music videos, will be available not directly when the album will release on May 31st. But yeah, I guess before the summer, all the videos will release, and I guess it's the complete experience will be to watch the album, if I can say it like that,
Yeah.
with the music videos, and yeah, it will be freely available on YouTube, and
Great.
and maybe later this year there will be also a physical release, but I'll talk about this later this year, I guess.
Well, we are going to take a listen to Asunder right now on our show. So what would you like to say to all of our listeners before they sit back and take a listen to this really deeply moving track?
I don't know if I have a philosophical thing to say, but yeah, take care of the people you love, and enjoy the time you have with them, and I guess it's the most important thing to do. And yeah, enjoy, relax, enjoy the 11 next minutes of your life, and